Hey everybody, Kill Taylor here, back at it again with another video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Today, I saw across my news feed a situation that was just crazy. I was like, nah, it can't involve a person this young. But there's some carjackings that's been going around in Philly. And the person that's involved is just wild. Let's get to the video.
Also in North Philadelphia, police want to know if you recognize two kids here, and they're wanted in a rash of carjackings at gunpoint. Police say the younger suspect appears to be just 10 years old. This is the 10 o'clock news. I'm Sheba Russell.
And I'm Chris O'Connell. The pair are accused of holding up at least 4 victims. Our Jennifer Joyce has details from police headquarters.
Central detectives and the Major Crimes Carjacking Task Force are handling this investigation. It's a concerning pattern of 4 carjackings at gunpoint by 2 kids. Do you recognize these young faces? Philadelphia police released this surveillance video of the pair wanted in connection to 4 gunpoint robbery carjackings in the last week and a half. One is roughly 17 years old and the other just 10 or 12.
It's super crazy to me because I teach 5th grade, so that is their age group. And it's like, you are a literal baby.
Chanel Washington of West Philly is apartment shopping near 20th and Girard, where the most recent carjacking happened. Police say just before 6 a.m. last Thursday, a 74-year-old woman was walking to her car when the 2 males armed with a gun approached, knocked her to the ground, then grabbed her keys and wallet.
That's not fair to anybody. People are already on edge and making sure that they're trying to be as safe as they can, and then you're minding your business at 6 in the morning, walk into your car, and then something like that happens.
I really don't fear walking around here, but I can't say that for everyone.
I try to avoid walking around by myself, just out of common sense.
The carjacking spree began on Friday, August 16th on the 1000 block of Girard. Philly police say the armed suspects walked up to a victim standing outside of his car and took off with it. Another carjacking happened on the 1300 block of West Cumberland Street in North Philly, and the 4th occurred on the 1300 block of West Ontario, right after the suspects crashed the car they had stolen 3 days earlier, according to police. In both of those cases, the victims were sitting inside of their cars early in the morning when the juveniles approached with a gun.
I am from Buffalo originally, and I don't know what is in the water in Philadelphia, but the kids here are just absolutely insane. It makes me wonder what's going on in America where the parents can't be parents anymore.
If you recognize the pair in the surveillance video, or if you have any information about these crimes, police want to hear from you. You are encouraged to contact Central Detectives at 215-686-3047. Reporting for Fox 29 News, I'm Jennifer Joy.
I agree with old dude what he just said. It seems like in America, parents not being able to parent anymore. A lot of these kids need licks, yo. For real, man. Let me tell you something. I was a 3rd grade teacher, and I taught in a school where some of the things that was coming out of some of these kids' mouths, especially the 4th and 5th graders, I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. And I started out as a sub. And I was like, nah, listen, let me tell you something. I'm not one of these young teachers, okay? I will take off my belt. I don't got time for that. And then after that, I will take off my belt and I'll deal with your mom too. Because I don't got time for that. And it's the problem. We have a lot of these kids that's running rampant, okay? Being hoodlums, being bandits, stealing cars, going on joyrides, crashing stuff and everything. For what? For what? It's just sad. It's just sad, man. Sad. And it's like, what are the police doing? When you hear stories like this, you're like, wait, what? Could be 10, 12 years old. That's too young, yo. That's 4th, 5th grade, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's ridiculous, man. It is severely ridiculous. But these are the things that's going on out here. We have to be very, very careful. We have to understand our surroundings. Don't just have your window open. Oh, I want to enjoy the wind and the sun. Nah, listen, get inside your car, lock your doors, round up your windows, and just have on your AC. Like it's getting wild out here, man. It's getting wild, and something must be in the water with these kids, man. It could be that these kids are just becoming menaces to society, day in and day out, and people are gonna get tired of it, yo. People are gonna get tired of it. And what's gonna happen is we're gonna have death wish from death wish, yo. Kids are gonna start like, "Oh, give me your stuff." The person just gonna turn blama. That's it, yo. Next thing you know, you're gonna hear, "Oh, he was a good kid. He didn't deserve it." Why was he taking people's stuff? If he was such a good kid, why wasn't he in a summer youth program that would make sure that he's off the streets? If he was such a good kid, why was he a part of rash of carjackings and crashing people's cars and stuff? If he was such a good kid, nah, he was a menace to society, and somebody ended him. Now I don't want that to happen. I want people to be able to live. I want these kids to be able to grow up and be model citizens, but some of them are not. Some of them are not, and it's sad, man. And things like this, you'll get quote unquote people who don't say that they are racist, but the words that they choose, they'll say, "Oh, look, it's the usual suspects." "Oh, look, it's the urban people." Come on. You know what they're trying to say, but they're not going to say it because they don't want to be deemed as that. They don't want to be deemed as the hard R, if you get what I mean. So it's just crazy. We as people, we gotta understand what's going on, and we have to look out for one another. But you gotta be more careful, man. Parents, understand what your kids is going through, and you can't understand what your kids is doing. Put locations on your kids' phone so you know where they at, so that they can't lie to you. Be like, "Oh, I was just at the park." You was at the park. Why does it say that the location said that you was here, and then you was moving fast and stuff like that? Where were you? What were you doing? Be good parents. And being good parents mean that, hey, you got to give your kids some licks so that they understand that you're not playing any games, man. That's how it got to be. Because if it don't, somebody's going to give your kid licks, and it's probably going to be the cops, or it could be a law-abiding citizen who decide, you know what, I'm done, and they take your kid out. Next thing you know, you there at the funeral. "Oh, little Johnny was such a good boy." No, he wasn't. He was a terrorist, and he terrorized the city of Philadelphia. But we'll see what happens. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I would appreciate if you find the video informative, crazy, funny, whatever, to like the video. Make some comments. That would greatly help me. I would appreciate it, get the conversation started so that we figure out, how do you feel about this situation? And last but not least, subscribe to my channel, because I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, but I can only grow with your help. Guys, there's some videos that pop up here and here, so I really appreciate if you give those videos a look. Let me know if you find them interesting, and we go from there. Till next time, have a wonderful day. Peace.